Big question is appropriations, spending. We're under temporary government funding right now, maybe a little more than a week left before another CR or a longer-term bill is needed. What's going to happen?
Well, it'll be an intense week of the negotiations. Look, I think the issue of DACA and what to appropriately do with the young people who were brought here against their will, combined with the necessary reforms to our immigration system and enhanced security, are the components of a deal so that the preconditions are ripe for many Americans who have sympathies for these young people, but want to make sure that the circumstances never happen again through a broken immigration process or porous borders. You can't have charity flow out of chaos, and I think that's the sentiment of most people. So that's the key to unlocking a lot of the budget difficulties moving forward in the next few weeks.
How about those spending caps that we've been hearing about in the ongoing negotiations to at least set those standards, set those caps so that a long-term bill can happen? What's the update there?
I think you're going to see that happen. I think that the artificial constraints on military spending and other important domestic spending actually did help reduce some budgets, but it is a proxy for this deeper philosophical divide, and it has created deep stagnation in government, potentially risking our own security and important, smart, effective domestic programs that are needed to help people who are vulnerable. So I think there is a will to get past this pretty quickly.
What is your mail like these days? What are your town halls like these days? What are your constituents saying about everything happening in Washington?
Well, the mail through the year has been quite intense. It has ebbed and flowed over the various issues that arise, healthcare being a significant one. That continues to hurt many, many people who have been priced out of these markets. The current law has helped some people, but is in need of reform so that we're not leaving anybody behind. Of course, immigration is a big issue, and what to appropriately do about that. People want a system where America's impulse is to be generous, and yet with porous borders and lax enforcement in our interior, you cannot have generosity flow out of chaos, like I said. So the fix to immigration, I think, is a key to perhaps some unity in the Congress, to budget deals, and then maybe to moving forward to something really constructive like infrastructure and rethinking a number of government programs so that they're smart and effective, a new 21st century architecture for government.
Congressman Jeff Fortenberry, Republican of Nebraska, member of the Appropriations Committee, thanks a lot for your time tonight.